What's up, guys? So I was back with another video. In today's video, I do have some more universal tower defense, and it's because I do indeed have to finish this update. So in this video, I'm probably gonna do Whitebeard. I low-key waited for the tier list to come out to see who's good, and Whitebeard is apparently really good. So I'm gonna do Whitebeard. I gotta roll on him. I think I didn't roll on Big Mom yet. I gotta roll on Big Mom, and then obviously I want to do Luffy this video too, but I don't have Luffy. I've been farming. Yeah, I'm at 9,000. I have been farming to, like, you know, try and get him and stuff. But yeah, as you can see, I do not have him yet. But I do indeed want to evolve Whitebeard first. So we're going to roll on Whitebeard. Hopefully it doesn't take me to pity, so that I have enough rerolls for him, Big Mom, and Luffy guaranteed. So yeah, let's see. There we go. Holy. All right, so since we got that, I'm going to roll on Big Mom right now too. I'm leaving it right there, bro. I'm leaving it right there. I'll come back and do Big Mom once I get my Luffy or something. All right, so we go Warlord, Quake Warlord. Let me go ahead and etherealize him real quick. Oh, I also have to roll stats on him. All right, gotta go roll stats. I shall be right back. All right, so boom, got everything for him real quick. Go ahead and evolve him. I actually saw people talk about his blessing. Yeah, it's pretty cool because of the animated mustache. I do have a little bit more rerolls before the pity, so let's grab Big Mom again. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to pity. I'll get a little bit more for Luffy. It's fine. But out of everyone in this update, Big Mom is taking me to pity. Shoot, I mean Luffy could too, for all I know, and it's not a double trade. You know, it's kind of depressing, but it's fine. All right, I might as well evolve her too. I'm pretty sure I have everything for her. If I should have everything for her. Yeah, I'm about to say I got the Gluttonous Sword from one of the rolls. Hail, Rose unit, and evolve. Honestly, she might be a sword unit since she quite literally has a sword. So I assume she's gonna be a sword unit, so she'll probably be really good with this Zoro buff. You know, let's check. Let me look at tags. She doesn't get the sword tag. That's actually quite crazy. I was like certain that she would, but I mean, you literally need the sword to evolve her. I'm gonna go farm the set. I actually need to sell some relics because I don't have that much space in here anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna go farm the set and then I shall be back in a second. All right, some time later, and we are actually going to start with Whitebeard. I do have a relic set on him now. He's kind of a crit unit, I'm pretty sure. I like looked at his passive a little bit. So I did end up giving him the Warlord set, like I said. Elemental damage, and then I gave him a crit rate bottom, which I'm not gonna lie, might not be needed. I might give him a crit damage bottom, but that's for me to figure out later. So power to destroy the world, deal 350% damage to all enemies on the map, apply Quake Stun to all enemies for 15 seconds. Quake Stun, separate affliction, stackable with stun. Enemies hit take 50% damage until death, one-time use. My Sons, when a peace tag unit is debuffed, plus 50% damage for 30 seconds. When any other unit is debuffed, is plus 30% for 20 seconds. At E4, both buffs increase by 20, so this goes to 70 and this goes to 50. When Spade is in range, plus 40% damage to Spade, so obviously that's why did I just forget bro's name? Ace. Yeah, Ace. We got Conqueror's Clash. Every follow-up attack plus 10% crit rate, cap of 40%. At E6, it's plus 20% instead of 10%. When a boss enters his range, follow-up with attack 3, deal 100% crit damage, apply stun for 4 seconds. I think a boss entered his range. On crit, apply 40% slow for 5 seconds. The Strongest Man. Every attack applies stun for 3 seconds. If attacking an enemy with stun, deal 40% damage. 30% damage is stored for 5 attacks. 150% damage at E2. It's 50% damage is stored up to 250%. When 5 attacks have been stored, do an attack. Bro, he just is just follow-up. Bro, this man's a monster. So obviously we have the first attack. Oh, that's a follow-up. It literally said follow-up above his head. So yeah, his first attack, he just does the little quake. Then we have Quake Slash, which is kind of like just a bigger version of literally what he just did. Then we have Earthquake. Oh, whoa. That's quite crazy. All right, so mine's doing 97k, but that doesn't take into account the crit damage. And then on top of the crit damage, he has all this follow-up. He has the follow-up attacks. He has you know, I mean, he has all of this. So the 97k is just for, you know, it's on paper, but he's doing a lot more than that. I kind of wish that this had a, like how Anime Vanguards has the, like the sandbox mode. So I wish I could like spawn in my own bosses, but I can't do that, sadly. That'd be very cool if they did add that. They should add it. Just steal it from the game, bro. Who cares? Tower defenses steal from each other all the time. All right, so next we have Big Mom, who's actually a heal unit. All right, let's look at the passives real quick. Your fear is now my strength. Every 12 seconds, stun all units in range for 3 3 seconds. For each stun unit, they forgot the U. For each stun unit, plus 2.5% damage per unit for 10 seconds. 1% range per unit for 10 seconds. At E2, buffs above will last for 20 seconds. Soul Harvest. Every takedown within range summons a gluttonous ghost with 10% HP. This unit can summon up to 10 ghosts at a time. Gain plus 1% damage, cap at 25 for every enemy in range. If the enemy's health is lower than the unit's damage, take 2% damage while in the range. Oh wow. Ethereal Life Force. When there is an active boss, use the active ability to summon a giant gluttonous ghost. The ghost will have 250% damage as health and will spawn at the start of the path. This ability can be used once per match. I didn't even use Whitebeard's ability. I'll use it after this, I forgot. Special Companions. On final upgrade, spawn a Flame Cloud and a Lightning Cloud as sub-towers next to its unit. Flame Cloud, first and third attack this unit does do follow-up. Deal 75% damage and apply burn for 25% damage over 5 ticks. Lightning Cloud, every second and third attack this unit does do a follow-up. Deal 75% damage and apply Electrified for 25% damage over 5 ticks. Eternal Despair. When a ghost summon dies, apply Black Burn. Oh wow, for 25% damage over 5 ticks. Do a follow-up attack. Do a 50. Bro, like these people are just, they're doing damage, bro. They're doing damage. So, oh yeah, there's a little ghost summons. So we have the first attack. She just sends like a slash with her sword. Then we have Elemental Soul. Toss her sword in the air, then she does a little blast. Oh, that's a follow-up attack. Fire. Thundercloud Obliteration. I was about to say, it looks like a full AoE move, because it is. Then we have Last Soul. Oh, there's a follow-up, and there's also a follow-up. Oh my gosh. So yeah, as you can see, mine's doing 172. Oh, there's the 200k. All right, my bad. She's doing 200k every 6 seconds. And then obviously these guys do follow-up attacks too, and then she can also do a follow-up attack, and then these guys can burn, and all this other stuff. So she's doing a whole lot of damage. Power to Destroy. Oh. Oh, wow. All right, fire. Now all that I have to do is get Luffy. Yeah, that's something. I'm just gonna go AFK for 10 years again. I'll be back. All right, if I'm not mistaken, this should quite literally be the exact amount that I need for pity. All right, Bo, go ahead and just take me to pity, bro. Take me home. Yep, just took me all the way to pity, and just like that, we finally got Luffy, man. This took forever. Look at the red rock, man. Oh, also, in the middle of doing all of that, you see how many Katakuris I have? Yeah, I have 2 shinies. So that's pretty fire. The rest of them will just get turned into whatever that gets called, secret tiers or secret shards. And now is the time to go ahead and roll. Hopefully don't take me to pity, because I need some rerolls left over, because they did indeed tell us that we are getting, who did they say? Roger, Sabo, Mihawk, and Garp. And you know Roger is finna be comp. Mihawk might be like cool. Like in every game, Mihawk's just like, he's just like good. Like he's not amazing, he's just good. Oh, fire. And then Garp gonna be crazy too. Alright, so the thing you have to do about him, which I did look this up, is it requires paths, and their paths require XP, as you can see. And the best way to get XP is by doing this. So I'm gonna have to AFK this too overnight. And I do have to give him stats because he doesn't Evo. So I have to go do stats. Alright, I have to do a lot of things. Next time you guys see me, I should have all the paths unlocked. So yeah, I shall be back in a second. Alright, some time later, and Luffy has been out for like 4 or 5 days, so I'm pretty sure everyone already has him by now. So I'm not going to go over all the passives. I'll show you guys the passive, but I'm not going to sit here and read it, so you can just like, you know, pause it and read yourself if you don't have them. My favorite path is probably the Gear 5 path for sure, just because he does like the most amount of damage. So when you go this path, he turns into a little Wano Luffy, then he does like a Red Hawk, pretty cool. And then after that, he goes into the Gear 5 mode, which the Gear 5 mode is really good. And then you put 2 points into this, and as you saw, we was at 317k every 5 seconds. So yeah, this Luffy is really crazy. Here's his passives. I'll just like slowly go over this right here. If you want to pause it and read it, then you can, but I'm pretty sure you guys already know what he does. I mean, he's doing follow-up attacks. He does the bounty area where it does more dot. He has his Conquer, which he has Conquer in every single passive. And then on top of that, he has this Monkey God Gun ability, which looks like this. I don't know why the audio stays for 1 second and then it just disappears. But yeah, that's basically that ability. Luffy's really good. You give him a little Miku buff, and he was just at 381. So he's, yeah, it reaches about 381k with this. All right, then we go to this Luffy, which is bro, what is this one called again? Is it Bounce Man? Wait, what the freak is this one called? I know it's Gear 4. Does he have a name? Bro, I'm blanking right now. And then put 2 points in this one. This one's also pretty cool. So here's the passives. It's not as much passives, but passives are passives. And then he can set his own custom charge, and you can literally set the SPA to 1. So he has a 1 second SPA. Then we have the last form, which is Snake Man. Right here, he goes into outfit on. Then we go Snake Man, and then put 2 points into this for some more damage. Snake Man's SPA is indeed 10 seconds, and then it has this little thin line. But if you look at the passives, which is right here, he does a whole bunch of follow-up attacks. So he's basically not doing 10-second SPA. He's just doing a whole bunch of follow-up attacks. He also has observation. So yeah, overall, that's Luffy. Really good unit. For sure the best unit in the game. I mean, he's crazy. Overall, Luffy's really cool. Probably my favorite like character type in this game, how he's a universal unit or whatever. The universal unit is really cool with these paths. It's kind of like balloon tower defense. I hope they do it for everyone in the big three. So like I already know Naruto and Ichigo's already in the game, but I hope they evolve and they get their pass because they can literally both do the same exact thing that Luffy's doing. But I hope they make it to where you can only run one on a team. And then you can also do it for Goku too, even though I know he's in the game. But overall, really cool update. I'm really excited for the next little mini update with Mihawk and Roger. Like I said earlier, you know Roger's finna be crazy. Garp's finna be crazy. Sabo might be cool since he synchronizes with Ace. I don't think he'll be that good though. And then Mihawk's just gonna be good. He'd probably just be like he'd probably be like this, like Snake Man Luffy. He'd probably be like this. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So yeah, peace.